friends, welcome back to the Cheese Boy channel. We have got our last and best timey-wimey. I don't know why it's the best, but it is for some reason double the price of all the other decks. So let's see, why. Timey-wimey. What's going on, guys? I hope everybody is having a fantastic week. I certainly am. Just been opening up all these decks. This is so much fun. I love that there's so much new, different stuff in here. Boop, there's our dice. We'll start with the dice roll. Oh, no chaos. Boom. Got our doctor. 10th Doctor with Rose. Timey-wimey. We got our... You know what? We've opened one. We saved two. Let's open this one too. See what we get. Boom. So we got the Master Multiplied and a Cyber Ship. Yeah. I'll save somebody from getting not the greatest stuff. Boom. Not that they're bad. Why is there not an easy to find? Boom. 10th Doctor. So we got the 10th Doctor. Whenever you attack, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Put 3 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. Timey-wimey. 7, time travel 3 times. Activate only as a sorcery for each suspend card you own, and each permanent you control with a time counter on it, you may add or remove a time counter and do it 2 more times. So basically you're giving everything suspend. It's kind of cool though. That's kind of cool. I could see that. Rose, she gets +1 for each time counter on it. Then Bad Wolf, whenever Rose Tyler attacks, put a time counter on each suspend card you own and each other permanent you control with a time counter on it. Boom. Wilfred Mott, look up at the stars. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on Wilfred Mott and then look at the top X cards from your library. X is the number of time counters on Wilfred Mott. You may put a non-land permanent card value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest into your library in a random order. Everybody Lives. All creatures gain hexproof, indestructible until the end of turn. Player gains hexproof until the end of turn. Players can't lose life this turn. Players can't lose the game or win the game this turn. And it's only 2. That's kind of cool. That's a card. Let me tell you. Everything comes to dust. Exile creatures or convoke, and then exile all creatures except for those that share a creature type with the creature that convoke this spell. All artifacts, all enchantments. 4 Nox. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, draw a card. Pendoroka. You may choose not to untap during your untap step. Untap another Target non-land permanent when it phases out. It can't phase for as long as the pen remains tapped, when it becomes untapped, or leaves the battlefield that permanent phases in. It's like temporary exile, kind of. Draw 2 cards, then you may exile a non-land card from your hand with a number of time counters on it equal to the mana value. Then target opponent does the same. Cards exiled this way don't have suspend, gain, suspend, time travel. Oh my god, so much reading on these cards. It's the only reason I don't like this deck. I want it to be simple. Just give me keywords. I don't know. Emerge. When adipose offering enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white alien creature token. Emerge cost was paid. Instead, create X of these tokens, where X is the sacrifice creature's toughness. Astrid. Whenever Astrid enters the battlefield or attacks, create a food token. Brand new sky. My computer just talked. Whenever you sacrifice a clue or food, Astrid explores. Kraken time, vanishing. And when Kraken time enters the battlefield, at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target creature an opponent controls until Kraken time. Boop. Oh, so get rid of them. The girls in the fireplace. Just girl. The girl in the fireplace. Boop. Martha Jones. When Martha Jones enters the battlefield, investigate. Choose target creature you control. Each other creature becomes a copy of that creature until the end of turn, except for it isn't legendary. That could be pretty good. Fresh duplicate. You may have fresh duplicate enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except for it has vanishing 3. 11th hour. All the history, all at once. Time travel. Storm. Donna Noble. Whenever Donna or a creature is paired with, is dealt damage, Donna deals that much damage to target opponent. Amy Pond. Whenever Amy deals combat damage to a player, choose a suspend card in that you own and remove that many counters from it. Ecstatic Beauty. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play those cards till the end of turn. Put 4 time counters on each of those cards. Has suspend. Boom. Titanic. Flying Trample. 7/1. What? Coward and Killer. Parting of the Ways. The 9th Doctor. Sally Sparrow. You may cast creature spells as though they had flash. Jenny. Double strike. Whenever Jenny deals combat damage to a player, it explores. Rory Williams. Partner with Amy. First strike. Lifelink. When you cast this spell from anywhere other than exile it with 3 time counters on it. You gain suspend, then investigate. The 11th Doctor. Whenever this 11th Doctor deals combat damage to a player, you may exile a card from your hand with the number of time counters on it equal to its mana value. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. War Doctor. Oh my goodness. Regenerations restored, vanishing. Whenever 1 or more time counters are removed from regenerations restored, scry 1, gain 1 life. If regeneration restored has no time counters on it, exile it. When you do, take an extra turn after this one. Oh, that's nice. Extra turn's always good. Idris, vanishing, imprint. Idris has activated and triggered abilities of exiled card and gets +X, where X is the exiled card's mana value. Face of Bow. You cast a card. You may cast a spell with suspend from your hand. If you do, pay its suspend cost rather than its mana cost. Activate only as a sorcery. Run for your life. 1 or 2 target creatures gain haste until the end of turn. They can't be blocked this turn except for by creatures with haste. Day of the Doctor. Sorry, Sagas there's just a lot of stuff on the Sagas. Sorry. Oh wait, this one's got a dinosaur too. I didn't realize this deck had a dinosaur. Vigilance, Trample. Other dinosaurs you can control get +1/+1. Have Vigilance and Trample. That is fantastic. Suspend. Whenever a time counter is removed from dinosaurs on a spaceship, while it is exiled, create a 2/2 red and white dinosaur creature token with flying and haste. Dinosaurs. Who would have thought Doctor Who best cards in the set are dinosaurs? Kate Stewart. Whenever you put 1 or more time counters on a permanent you control, create a 1/1 soldier token. Whenever Kate attacks, you may pay 8. If you do, attacking creatures get +X till the end of the turn, where X is the number of counters among permanents you control. Ooh, that could be good. 8's a lot, though. But, yeah. Late game. Rotating Fireplace. At any amount of X equal to the number of time counters on Roaming Fireplace. The Moment. Untap target creature you control. It phases out until the moment leaves the battlefield. Tenzabo Clock Tower. I believe that was in the other set too. Grasp of Fate. When Grasp of Fate enters the battlefield for each opponent, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent that player controls. Grasp of Fate leaves the battlefield. Boom. Farewell. Exile all artifacts or creatures or enchantments or graveyards. Out of time. Boom. Wedding Ring. A wedding ring enters the battlefield if it was cast. Target opponent creates a token that's a copy of it. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring draws a card during their turn, you may draw a card. Whenever an opponent you control, or who controls artifact named Wedding Ring gains life during their turn, you gain that much life. Nice. Inspiring Refrain. Draw 2 cards. Boop. As foretold at the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on. Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost of a spell with the mana value X, where X is the time counters. Oh, that's actually really pretty good. Fractured Identity. Exile target non-land permanent. Boom. Oh, and then we got our land. Our land. And again, like I said, and the mana base that they give you in this is far superior than the mana base that they give in most Commander decks. Just really, really hook you guys up. Atraxi Warden. Flying. Enters the battlefield. Exile up to 1 target tapped creature. Wibbly Wobbly Timey-Wimey. It's a time travel, draw a card. Time Beetle, Skulk. Parallel Universe. Whenever Time Beetle deals combat damage to a player, time travel. Star Whale, Alien Whale, Flying Vigilance. Other creatures you control have Ward 2. Sublime Soothsayer. Jadoon Enforcers. Trample. No more than 1 creature can attack you each combat. Oh, that's pretty good. Psychic Paper. Equipped creature has Ward 1, can't be blocked. TARDIS. This Silent Screwdriver is untap another target artifact. Scry 1, target creature can't be blocked this turn. And then, okay, then we're mana fixing. Boom. Clock Spinning. Choose a counter on target opponent or suspend card. Remove that counter. Thought Vessel again, Mind Stone, the Talisman, Lightning Greaves, very good. Talisman of Conviction, Evolving Wilds with a very cool looking picture. Command Tower Path, more of the land and our basic land, and then Soldier Human, Q Food Alien, Cute Alien Dinosaur, Soldier Copy, Human Treasure, Horse, boom, tokens. This deck looks like a lot of fun. All the suspend stuff, I think, can be overwhelming if you're not super used to playing Magic, if you've never played with suspend before. So I think this is more like, of the 4 decks, this is more the expert level deck, but I think this would be super duper fun to play. There is a lot of cards in there. I saw that seemed like they would be really powerful. So I can understand some of them having some value outside of this specific deck to put into other decks. So I guess I can understand the monetary value. But yeah, I think this would be fun. This would be fun. I still feel like, personally, the first deck, the evil deck, the bad guys, villains, that would be my favorite one to play. But now you know what's in here. Let me know which deck you guys pick, play. Have you played them all? Have you played any of them? Which ones are the best? And we will see you next time. Thanks, guys.